What's up with the YouTube? Grab whatever you need to get in your zone. I promise I won't be long. We back at it again with another lit reaction. Chris Hansen, How to Catch a Predator. We in Forts in Georgia. These some sick weirdo ass niggas, man. Um, well, I ain't really got much else to say. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on them post notifications. Click the link in the description box below and keep God in your life, fuck nigga. Shit, like I said, I ain't got too much to say left, so let's go ahead and get into this video. See what these weirdo ass niggas on.
13.
I have look like a weirdo.
Younger girls, that is a fantasy of mine.
Is this the national news thing? You mean like Dateline?
Yeah. That would be probably the cleanest, best pleasure.
The cleanest, best pleasure is to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Tonight, they're back. A string of suspects targeting children.
Hide
It's
your
another
kids.
undercover sting.
Got weirdos outside.
When I saw this on Dateline, that is so sick.
A Dateline net crime. To catch a predator. Like moths to a flame, they just keep coming. Thanks for joining us. I'm Stone Phillips.
And I'm Ann Curry. It has been more than 2 years now since we first began our series of reports investigating online sex predators. 5 different states, 129 men exposed.
Tonight, investigation number 6. This time, we've set up our
I know
hidden
New
cameras
Jersey
in a
got a
rented
lot of
house
these
in
motherfuckers.
rural Georgia. And once again, even men who have seen our reports show up at the door. We should let you know that some of what you will see and hear is explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
I got an update on Scooby-Doo's car. He's going to be in an orange Ford Explorer.
On this stormy summer night, on a winding country road, a potential sex predator slowly approaches a house where he believes a child is waiting for him. He's driven a long way for this meeting, almost 2 hours.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
What's
But the-
crazy to me is motherfuckers be driving 2, 3, 5, 6 hours away for a fucking kid. It's like, what the fuck be wrong with them? Like, psychologically, what really be wrong with these motherfuckers? Like, I don't understand it. For real, I don't. It just be weird shit. Like, that shit weird. Nigga drove 2 hours for a kid.
Driver
on,
won't
man.
find a young girl inside.
I hate
Instead,
driving point
a
blank.
Dateline
Fuck you talking
investigative team awaits his arrival.
All right, Emmy, he's coming in.
Why is this man making such a long trip in the dead of night? Perhaps because he believes a 15-year-old girl is alone inside, ready to have sex with him.
Open the door and call him.
Weirdo.
He's coming.
But his journey didn't begin today. It began more than a week earlier when he entered a Yahoo Georgia chat room and decided to hit on a decoy, an adult posing as a 15-year-old. It didn't take long for the 23-year-old, screen name Scooby-Doo ATL01, to steer the chat towards sex. He
That nigga
asked all
ripping the fuck
kinds
out
of
of
sexual
ATL, man.
questions,
With his perverted ass. Nigga here, sick than a bitch, man.
like, what positions have you tried? You like doggy? The decoy says, I never did doggy before. And Scooby-Doo says, well, if we ever have sex, I'll introduce it to you.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with this rice patty face ass nigga, man? The fuck? Nigga weird as hell, my nigga.
But I switch positions a lot, so you're bound to learn a few new tricks.
And you talking like this to a 15-year-old. Like, gang, you sick as fuck in the head. I don't know what the fuck is really wrong with you. Maybe somebody touched you as a fucking kid. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this right here ain't right, gang. You sick, bruh. You need to go get some help, my nigga.
Now, the man with the bag of tricks is walking in our house. We hired a very young-looking 19-year-old to play the part of the girl.
Hey!
Hey.
Took you a while to get here.
Bro, the decoy voice be so funny, bro. That shit be funny as hell.
Good directions of where they live.
I'm just
And
taking
they be
stuff
so
out of the
dumb
dryer.
and
Don't
slow
take
and so motherfucking thirsty to the point where it's like they don't even realize that they falling into a trap. They just be dumb.
a second. I made you some sweet tea. I have to do something to keep you awake. You can take it. I just gotta finish shaking the stuff out.
You'd never guess, by the way this man confidently walks into our house, that he's seen Dateline's investigations into internet sex predators before.
They be thinking they ain't gonna get caught. That be the weird shit about it. Motherfucker be thinking they ain't gonna get caught. They gonna get caught with they weird ass.
And he's still willing to risk being exposed on national television.
You have a hard time finding the place, or?
Yeah, man. Just
Got lost, huh?
Yeah, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Dennis.
Oh, shit. Appreciate
In
it.
our latest hidden camera operation, this time in rural Fortson, Georgia, 90 minutes south of Atlanta, it doesn't surprise us that the chat rooms are full of men aware of our previous investigations. Men who want to have sex with a minor, but are concerned they might be caught on tape.
It's actually been referenced by name at this point. Did you ever see To Catch a Predator?
Do you think that this is a deterrent in some ways
They're
for
not
people
showing
coming
up.
over?
I mean, they're not coming over because they're afraid that it's media.
Jill
Y'all got
Harvey,
them
her
niggas
screen
spooked.
name,
Y'all
is a
gotta-
member of Perverted Justice, the
Y'all
online
gotta
watchdog
slow down a
group
little bit.
dedicated to catching
Y'all
internet
trying
sex
to catch
predators.
these motherfuckers, not
It's just a
run
matter
them
of getting them in the door.
Dateline paid Perverted Justice a consultant's fee to do what it usually does, go into chat rooms posing as 13 to 15-year-olds home alone, interested in sex.
off. I want to know where the fuck they getting the money to do this shit. It's probably the taxpayers' money. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they be hiring multiple police officers to do this shit.
Some decoys pretend to be eager about sex. That's because experts we've spoken to say
They be
young
fucking
teens are
horn
often
dogs.
curious, even precocious,
Fucking
when it comes to
weirdos.
chatting online about sex without knowing the potential lifelong repercussions of being molested by an adult.
I don't know if anybody's in chat.
While it's encouraging to hear our investigations have scared off some potential child molesters, others, like Scooby-Doo ATL01, obviously didn't get the message. His real name is Dennis Colson, a construction worker from Atlanta. He says he's here to meet a girl named Izzy. And how old is Izzy?
She told me she was 18.
So that'd be cool then, because she's of legal age.
No, I wasn't going to do anything.
Nah, stop
The
lying,
problem
bitch. You
with that,
filthy
though,
Hank Hill looking
is
ass
that I have the
motherfucker. You
transcript
fucking hillbilly
of your online chat.
motherfucking.
So you want to start
hillbilly
again
looking
and tell the
ass.
story
Say,
from the top?
boy, you're filthy. You're dirty.
Okay.
She told me she was 15.
And what did you guys talk
This
about?
nigga got on a
Just
plaid
a lot of
button
different
down.
things that I shouldn't have been talking about.
Give me an
He
example.
look like he chewed
Ask her
tobacco
if she's a
for a
virgin.
minute.
If she was a virgin.
Yes, sir.
And why would you ask that question of her?
Get on his ass, Chris.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Nah, you ain't
But I
sorry,
really
bitch.
deny
You sorry you got
everything
caught.
that's going on.
Did you bring condoms?
No, sir. I have condoms in my car.
You had, well then, so you did bring condoms.
Yes,
So you
but
was
they're
planning
for
on
my-
having sex,
I mean, I
man.
have it for safety, but I mean, that's just hanging out. I wasn't gonna do. I was seriously.
Whoa, slow down. Hold on, slow down, buddy. Crimson chin face ass nigga. Slow your stupid ass down. Hold on.
But
Bring
you
it
talk
back.
about jail.
I know.
I mean, you can't go to jail for not doing anything. When I start to
Oh, you're going
read
to
some of
jail.
his
You're
chat
going to
log,
jail.
he gets up and starts pacing. What positions have you tried?
He know he wrong.
I'm an idiot.
You know how to ride? You like doggy?
I
then
almost
you
spit my
ask-
trick.
Oh, God, stop. Okay,
Just one more.
Come on,
You say,
ATL Jacob.
you ask if
What's
you
his-
delete
what's
all
his
those
username?
IMs when you're done. I'd hate to have your mom get nosy.
This nigga got his shirt
Now
tucked
it's
in
time
and
to
shit.
tell him something he already knows. Have you ever seen the program Dateline NBC?
Yes, I probably have. I don't know.
I don't get that shit.
You
I
ever
don't
seen the story?
understand that shit. So you mean to tell me you didn't seen this shit, and you still take your wide neck ass, square body built, caprice body built ass on this show, and you fucking with little girls and shit. You fucking weird. You just a weirdo. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of
Stories
here.
where
Yes.
men come to the house trying to meet teens.
Yes, but I wasn't trying to do that. I promise.
Stop
Well, I
lying,
gotta tell you
bitch.
something.
You wasn't trying to get
I'm
caught.
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on guys, men trying to meet teens on the
Zoom in
internet.
on his
I'm
face.
stupid. I'm a stupid man. That's I don't argue that. But I would
I
make
fuck
leave.
with Chris Hansen.
He's free to
I ain't
leave,
gonna
but he
hold you.
won't get very
That
far.
nigga, hey, real shit. Chris Hansen, an OG. He really an OG in this shit though, for real. He stand on business behind this shit, for real.
Perverted
Do your
Justice has
homework on
joined
this shit.
forces with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, providing chat
MSNBC,
logs
the
and
big
phone
one.
records,
That's what you talking
evidence needed to make an arrest. Here in Georgia, if a man makes a date online for sex with someone
But I ain't gonna lie. I don't pre-watch my videos, but before I clicked on the video, you know how it got like a click, like a thumbnail. It got the thumbnail. I seen it, man. This shit, it let me down. It's a black dude on here, man. We do, you know what I'm saying? We do got black people that do be on weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, like, come on, man. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. You feel me?
When
You
he
tweaking
believes
out
to be
here.
a minor,
But I'm gonna get on your
it's a
ass too,
felony.
nigga, on my mama.
Sheriff, get on the ground.
Yeah, get him.
On the
Get him.
ground. Get down on the
Such
ground.
stank
He's
ass on the
arrested.
ground.
Get on the ground. Please don't take
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't
Put your hands behind your back.
Please. Please. Oh my God, my life is ruined.
Can you just shoot me? Can y'all just shoot me?
and taken away.
Oh my
Can you just
God.
shoot me? Can you just shoot me?
and he's brought into a room with an investigator from the Harris County Sheriff's Office.
You're going to jail.
How'd it go with the house, Dennis? That was awesome. That was the best day of my life right there.
You'll hear more of Scooby-Doo's interview with police later.
I never should have said any of that.
Is this guy on his way here?
With men all over the internet admitting they've seen our To Catch a Predator series, we wondered if it would stop a lot of them from trying to hook up with children.
Nope.
Or will there be many others like Scooby-Doo still brazen enough to show up at our house?
Niggas bold as hell.
What?
I swear to Jesus, maybe this one reason why I ain't got kids, because I'm going to jail behind this shit. On my soul, I'm going to jail behind shit like this right here. Don't play with nothing that's mine. You feel me? Like, especially my kids. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got none. But I feel like that's one reason I ain't got none. Because, nigga, I'm going to die about them. On my mama, do your homework on that, nigga. Yeah, To Catch a Predator, nigga. Dateline.
Got someone in the driveway. Someone in the driveway.
The team inside Dateline's hidden camera house quickly moves into position.
Coming up. Driveway. Battle stations. Battle stations.
A man who made a date online for sex with a young girl has shown up earlier than expected. Our decoy, playing the part of a young girl, heads to the front door to wave the man in.
Hey, go on in.
He's 32-year-old Christopher Xavier Cannon, here to meet a 15-year-old virgin. At least that's what he was told. Turns out he's a media director at his church, a volunteer position working with young teens, which makes it sexually explicit.
Hey, that's why I be telling y'all, watch your kids and watch who you let them around. This nigga work inside the church. This nigga work inside the church. He supposed to be doing the work of the Lord. He supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you're going, yeah. God got a special place for you.
Explicit online chat, all the more disturbing. Using the screen name Xavier01, he asks the girl if she's ever had an orgasm. The decoy says, I don't think so, and Xavier01 says, good. Then he asks her,
do you want to be on top or bottom?
I'm not sure. Which is better?
Xavier, I got a question for you. Big stanky nasty ass, man. Was you texting her and doing all this while you was at church game? Like, what's wrong with these folk, dog? Like, damn. And then you black on top of that. Like, come on, fam. What you got going?
We'll have to see where you fit best, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see. I think I know.
Or we can do doggy style.
Sorry, if I don't put this stuff in the washer right away, it just sprinkles. But I made some sweet tea, so just make yourself a glass.
You better get your M-I-Y-T, big T looking ass nigga. This nigga got on the tall.
Have a seat.
No, sit your bitch ass down, nigga.
Okay, now to sir.
Come back, nigga. I ain't get a chance to
what do you think it was?
Man. Come back.
He heads out the door, right into the arms of the Harris County Sheriff's Department.
You going to jail. You lucky I couldn't even get on your motherfucking ass. Damn, mama. Get on the ground, bitch ass nigga. God is not pleased, fuck nigga. You ain't no shit.
As our investigation continues here in rural Georgia, it becomes clear there are plenty of other men who seem to know about our investigations but show up anyway.
Yeah, slowing down, pulling in the driveway. Emily, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Here comes Need a Friend to Talk to 2005. He drove 4 hours to get here.
4 hours.
All right, go ahead and open the door.
4 hours,
Come on in.
This bitch
It's
always
raining
washing.
outside, so we'll meet you in.
This bitch always washing clothes. Like, what's up with that shit? She need to wash these niggas. These niggas dirty as hell on my soul.
I just gotta
Put their ass on the rinse cycle. Fuck you talking about?
this in the dryer real quick.
Niggas. These niggas nasty.
Need a Friend to Talk to is really 25-year-old John Adam Daniels, a carpenter. He thinks he's here to meet a 13-year-old.
My thing is, it ain't men that just only doing this shit, though. You feel me? It is women predators out here. So, I need to find some videos like that and get it from a different perspective, because it is women out here that be on that freaky deaky shit on my soul.
Old virgin named
With
Nina.
little boys.
Online, he asks her if she wants to try anal sex and if he can perform oral sex on her. After the decoy agrees, she tells him she's home alone, and he asks to spend the night. He's come prepared.
Spend the night with a 15-year-old?
He's brought his overnight.
What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? This nigga asked to spend the night with a 15-year-old like she don't stay with her parents. What the fuck wrong with these niggas? These niggas is fucking fried.
Bag, it looks like.
Sorry, I had to do laundry right away. I had to have something
This
cute
nigga
to
brought
wear
his spend a
tonight.
night bag, y'all. This nigga really planned on spending the night. What the fuck? He got a spend the night bag packed for a 15-year-old. What the fuck is wrong with these fucking... Man, say, bro.
Did you try some of my sweet tea?
You want to try more than some sweet tea. Believe that.
Sorry, I'm almost done.
Look at this nigga. Look at him. He look dirty than a bitch.
Okay, baby.
You call her babe? The fuck wrong with this Keanu Reeves looking ass nigga, man? The fuck wrong, man? These
Did
niggas
you bring
filthy,
me anything?
dog.
Yes, I did.
What'd you bring me?
I drinking some Kit Kats.
Kit Kats?
Looks like you brought enough stuff to move in.
That nigga brought his whole house. What you talking about?
Yes.
Why don't you have a seat?
You busted.
And like some of the others,
Jabroni
need a friend to
ass nigga.
talk to appears to know what he's walked into.
Am I being taped?
You are being taped.
Oh.
This nigga got a speech impediment. Now, I ain't gonna laugh at other people that got a speech impediment, but we gonna laugh at this motherfucker right here. On my soul, he can't even talk right.
Am I gonna be upbeat? Oh, rested.
That's not up to me.
Hey, if you feel offended because what he got going, I'm just a nigga reacting. So it seemed like he got Tourette's. I don't know. It's something wrong with him though. We already know it's something wrong because it's something wrong because he inside this house. Something especially is wrong with him because he inside this crib. But he jerking his neck and he's stuttering and I mean everybody. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but majority of the world, I'm pretty sure got like a little small stuttering problem. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. But he got some other shit going on for sure.
You admit right here that
Snap
you
into a
could be
Slim
in
Jim
trouble if
neck
anybody
ass
found
nigga.
out that a 25-year-old
was
meeting a 13.
Yes, sir. I thought it was a bad idea from the beginning, so.
But if you thought it was such a bad idea, why did you do it anyway?
I don't know, so.
I mean, you started talking,
I don't know, sir.
and 45 minutes into the
Nigga act like a
conversation,
kid.
you
He's
say,
damn
have you
fool.
ever seen a man's blank? Meaning,
Yes, I'm sorry, so.
You ain't sorry.
you ask what size bra she wears.
Filthy
Minutes
dirty
later, you
bitch.
ask if she would like to move in with you.
Yes, sir.
What are you thinking?
This nigga trying to kidnap though? I mean, I said ho. Goddamn. He trying to kidnap the little girl? I mean, it's a decoy. She really grown, but like, come on, gang. What you on, folk? What you on?
I'm completely and totally stupid. I'm sorry.
Nah, you ain't sorry, bitch.
Can I?
Yeah, get your spinner
Just
night
like
bag.
all the men who show up at
Grab
our
that-
house, he's
that
free
shit,
to
we gonna
leave
highlight that
since
part.
he's seen our
This
reports
shit is,
before.
this nigga brought a spend the night bag over a girl's parents' house. What type of crazy, sick, throwed off, Tourette's ass shit is that, gang? Like, you know this nigga ain't got it all. Literally, this nigga brought a spend the night bag to that girl parents' house. What the fuck, bro? Like, I guess he thought that they parents or something wasn't gonna pop up if it was really parents involved. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
He probably knows he won't be free for long.
You might well drop your
There's
dad.
nowhere to run.
Get on the ground!
Get on the fucking ground.
And the parade continues.
Walking up the walk towards the door.
Hi, come on in.
Now back up. He's right there. Keep going.
Here comes another man who, despite seeing our previous broadcast, is willing to take the risk of showing up at a stranger's house to possibly have sex with a minor. He's 22-year-old Matthew Cogburn. Yesterday was his birthday. He's here to meet a decoy pretending to be a...
Yesterday was his birthday. So what, is this supposed to be like a late birthday present? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas, dog? Nigga, you want a goddamn late birthday present, you go to the strip club with a couple of goddamn dollars in your pocket, and then you leave out the strip club with a fucking grown woman. You don't go to no fucking...
14-year-old. This clean-cut, all-American looking man has a MySpace page where he says Jesus rocks and lists God as his number one.
What's up? These niggas be in the church. These niggas be sick as hell, man. On my soul, what's up? Like, I know the church where you go to get healed, but like, you still living of the world. You on, man, that ain't even of the world. You just sick, my nigga. You feel me? Matter of fact, yeah, that ain't of the world. You just on some sick shit, nigga.
one
What's
hero.
wrong with these niggas?
But when he goes into a Yahoo chat room, he seems like
TD Jakes. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't around TD Jakes. I ain't around P. Diddy. But these motherfuckers be knowing each other. These motherfuckers be partying with each other. Ain't no telling what else these motherfuckers be doing. You feel me? I done lost my damn train of thought, man.
Another person. His chat with a girl he thinks is 14 is so graphic, much of it can't be shown. He does ask the decoy if her house is secluded, so if they use the jacuzzi, you can moan and squeal all you want.
What? Nice house.
Thank you. Did you have a hard time getting here?
So tall, link ass.
Well, the road that I was looking for.
This nigga look like an all-star quarterback. He look like he goddamn was like a quarterback. Yeah, like a high school quarterback, man. This nigga goddamn weird. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, if he wanted to, bro, he got glasses on? 4-eyed looking ass nigga, Arthur looking ass nigga, man. This nigga here weird in the bitch. He got glasses on.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable from that?
You cook. Jesus sandal wearing ass motherfucker.
You had a feeling what was going to happen. Go ahead, sit down, please.
Sit your bitch ass down, nigga.
Well, no, I need to talk to you about a couple things, and I think you
really
want to talk about it. It's going to take a few minutes.
Down.
Why don't you have a seat?
Is this going to be on action?
I'm sorry, be on what?
Is this the
Aardvark looking ass nigga, anteater face ass nigga, man. This nigga here ugly in a bitch on my soul. Green Goblin face ass nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga, man? What's wrong with you niggas, bruh? You niggas that goddamn desperate? You nigga that damn thirsty? It ain't no. You ain't that desperate and you ain't that thirsty. You just fucking weird as fuck, gang.
national news thing?
NBC?
Yeah.
You mean like Dateline NBC?
Get on his ass, Chris.
What was your plan here today?
Get on his ass, Chris.
I can't answer that.
No, you can answer.
I want to.
You can answer.
I've been in a struggle myself with what I want to do.
We can tell. We can tell you've been in a struggle. You say Jesus rocks, but then you goddamn go over to a 14, 15-year-old girl's parents' house to goddamn link up with her. Like, come on, my nigga, you fighting something for sure. On my mama.
Because
I'm
still a virgin, and I think it's stupid that I did this.
Wait.
How old are you?
He said he's still a virgin.
I've been in a struggle myself with what I want to do because I'm still a virgin.
Now look, don't get me wrong. That man is pure, but that man's sick as fuck though. He's sick as fuck. It's rare to find a virgin. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? I think he lying. What y'all think? I don't know. That's crazy. Niggas say he a virgin, but why you talking to a 15-year-old? You weird. You's a weirdo.
Did this.
How old are you?
22.
22.
You 22.
And how old was the girl you were chatting with online?
The girl said she was 13 or 14.
13 or 14.
You sick bitch.
And
you knew it? You
thought
sick
that it
bitch.
would be okay to come over here and visit a young girl home alone?
Jesus ain't finna keep answering your prayers. I ain't gonna hold you.
I wanted to think it was okay, but I know this.
That nigga look like the human Arthur. Hey, Arthur. Face ass.
Now, I'm looking at this chat log here. 16 minutes into this discussion, you ask if she can do deep throat.
Yeah, no, you ain't no virgin, gang. You ain't no virgin, gang. You lying. You lying. God don't like this shit. He frowned upon this shit. He already frowned upon liars. You know, and everybody in the world lie. But you on some, boy, hey. Nigga can't beat this. You on some weird
Explain
shit.
Explain it to me.
No reason to explain.
No reason to explain. How do you feel about sex? You on birth control?
Nah, bro, you not.
Or are you sticking with condoms?
You a liar.
You got toys?
You a liar and you a chamo. Do your homework on a chamo or a pedo. You are fucking nasty. Even though the decoy 19, nigga, you basically a chamo. You fucking nasty, dog.
Is there a need?
You need an innocent alone.
Well, I want you to.
You don't fuck with that.
Square that.
I don't respect it, gang. You fucking with the innocent. The innocent can't even protect themselves, and you out here trying to prey on them, and you call yourself a fucking Jesus worshiper. Nigga, don't claim my God. Don't claim
what's
Jesus,
on your
don't claim none of that shit, nigga.
MySpace website where you talk about Jesus rocks.
No, don't walk away from Jesus.
You'll hear more
Don't walk away
about
from Jesus. Bring your ass back. Nigga heard Jesus and got the fuck. Yeah, nigga.
this man's
I
inner
rebuke
struggle
you
after
in the
he's
name
in
of
police
Jesus.
custody.
Jesus, get on the ground.
Get your hands
Get
on
down
the
on
ground.
the ground.
All the way there. Damn.
But there are many more potential sex predators about to keep their date with...
We know he don't get no type of pussy. On my mama, nigga, like... Well, let me take that back. We know he don't get no type of grown pussy. Hey, you talking about these niggas sick. My bad, I forgot.
Dateline. More examples of the potential danger facing children on the internet.
Cleanest, best pleasure.
The cleanest,
got some
best
ears on him, don't he?
is to have sex.
That nigga look like Jerry on Tom and Jerry. The rat. Boy, that nigga ears big as fuck. Ratatouille face ass nigga. Fuck gerbil looking ass nigga on my mama, nigga. It look like that nigga eat pieces of Swiss cheese for a living. Fuck you talking about?
13-year-old girl.
Yes, sir.
Nigga look like a character on pepperoni. Fuck you talking about? Duh. Nigga here. Sitting in the bitch, man. Fucking vanilla ice looking ass nigga.
Get on the ground! Get down on the ground! Get on the ground! Please, don't put your hand behind your back.
As law enforcement arrests one suspect after another, what happens next is almost inevitable. One of our invited guests drives by, spots them, and takes off.
He actually watched it out front and was leaving.
But Lieutenant Sven Armburst of the Harris County Sheriff's Office is not about to let 36-year-old George Cleary get away.
He actually came by 3 times. Yeah.
After Cleary sees this man being arrested, he heads for the highway. That's where detectives stop him. The 36-year-old, who makes his living as a pizza delivery man, drove 2 hours.
I was just gonna say, it looked like he delivered pizzas. It looked like he smelled like a box of pizza.
For the chance to have sex with a 14-year-old he met online.
Weird ass nigga.
Using the screen name Broken Empires, he asks the decoy very personal questions like her bra size and do you shave down there? The decoy says, yeah, a little because of my bathing suit. Broken Empires says, cool. And when the decoy asks him what kind of girls he likes, he says, small, skinny, beautiful, sexy, and young.
Nigga, it look like he talk like this. You know how the motherfucking, what they is? Damn, what, Pakistan, I don't know. You know how they talk, they got like a, I don't know how to explain that shit, man. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Them motherfucking Akbar motherfuckers, they talk like a, it's like they got like a click on the end of their words or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but this nigga here looked like he talked like that.
He told the decoy he would bring movies, CDs, and condoms.
This nigga here.
So you brought condoms?
Yes, she asked me to.
Intimate
This nigga look like, what's that singer, John B? Nigga look like John B in the face.
What's this for?
She was going to give me a massage.
Well,
a 15-year-old?
One man was scared off when he saw police activity. Others are wary even when all is quiet.
There he is. There he is.
This man pulling into our driveway is 38-year-old Peter Sickos.
That's the only car that can fit his wide body well. Damn, hold on. That's the only car that can fit his sperm well body built ass blob looking ass. Man,
Don Cheech. Online, he goes into graphic detail of how he'd like to perform oral sex on the boy, posing as a 14-year-old.
The boy.
The decoy plays along, but Don Cheech repeatedly says he's afraid of getting in trouble. We think we know why. Listen as the...
You already weird for goddamn fucking with a goddamn minor. Then you fucking with a boy? A little boy? Come on, gang. What the fuck is wrong with these...
This female decoy pretending to be Brian talks to Don Cheech on the phone.
No, what are you talking
about?
about?
Like the motherfucking manager on Good Burger. That nigga look like the manager on Good Burger. On my mama, do your homework on Good Burger.
What's Dateline? What is it? It's like cops or something?
Grab whatever you need to get in your zone. I promise I won't be
Despite his fears of...
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and click the link in the description box below. And keep God in your life, fuck nigga. Shit like this won't happen. You know what I'm saying? If you're a regular person, it already ain't gonna happen. But you need to keep God in your life regardless, my nigga. Let's get back into it.
Being caught in our report, the 38-year-old shows up anyway.
Come on, get it out of the rain. You're gonna get yourself all wet.
Dell from Perverted Justice now takes over the role of the boy.
I almost forgot. I'm like, damn, why that sound like a boy? That is a boy. Normally it's supposed to be a goddamn girl, my nigga. This nigga weird as fuck.
And to come inside. But Don Cheech seems very reluctant.
Hey, bro! Come on in. Come on, you gotta finish cleaning up the kitchen. I told you to come on in out of the rain. Did you not hear me?
He wants to be sure Dal is really the boy he came to see.
Pull your hat off.
Pull your hat off.
He's suspicious.
He's leaving again.
Yeah, he's
After Dal refuses to take her hat off, the 38-year-old heads back to his car. That's when law enforcement moves in and arrests him.
They put his big ass on the ground. They put his big ass on the ground. They knew it was gonna get. They knew it was gonna be hard for him to. You know what I'm trying to say, motherfucker. Goddamn me. That's that goddamn weed. Y'all gonna yell. I don't give a damn. Y'all keep laughing if you want. You know what I'm trying to say. They knew not to throw his big ass down on the ground because it was gonna take forever to get his big fat ass up. Goddamn me. Let's get back into it.
And as you're about to see,
you got a double chin. You can't hide. This bitch got a double chin. He try to duck his head down. You can't even do that, man.
Predators like Don Cheech who don't stay long.
Dell's going to go out and try and get him. He's looking for a black female, so we're trying to pull this off.
Meet 43-year-old James Klein, a married man with 3 children. He's here to meet a girl who told him she was 15.
But all right, we understand she's 15. But what he like Ebony Queens. What, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with this nigga here, man? You feel me? This nigga like black women, black little girls. Fuck you talking about? My fault. I keep forgetting these niggas ain't regular. These niggas is not regular.
Online, he calls himself Hold You Closer 2003. He asks the girl if she's ever experienced oral sex. The decoy tells him no, and he says, I can tell you one thing, my tongue would be all over you, your mouth, your nipples, down between your legs too. Now, Hold You Closer 2003 is walking in our house.
I gotta throw my laundry in, but I made you tea.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nigga just picking up the tea and
How you
drinking
doing?
it.
Pretty good. Good.
Look at him. Motherfuckers be drinking the tea and shit. Like, motherfucker don't know if they put something in there or what. You feel me? These motherfuckers crazy. For real. You go over somebody else's goddamn parents' house, for one. Then you're picking up shit, drinking it. Don't know what's in it. Don't even, you feel me? Like, just weird, bro. The whole thing is weird. Like, nigga, you trying to set up some shit with a fucking minor. That's weird. Then you go over there, you got motherfuckers talking about spending the night with a fucking minor. Like, what type of logical sense are you thinking about? For real. Like, you think what? What you think they mama work, what, 25 hours out of the day? Like, what? I don't get it. What is the logic? Nigga, you gonna end up running into their parents. And when you do, nigga, if they gonna be like me when I had kids, nigga, you ain't leaving about that bitch alive. On my mama. If I find you with, ain't no leaving, ain't no calling no police.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
Ain't no none of that.
Did you find the place okay?
Huh?
Did you find the place
okay? It was an intruder in my house.
It took you a while.
They broke in.
Did you get lost?
Yeah, and I killed the stupid ass. Yeah.
Why are you here tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
He may be able to run away from us because
Georgia
authorities believe his chat log showed intent to have sex with a minor. He's arrested.
Never mind, they got your stupid ass.
The next man you're about to meet not only sits down for an interview, he actually admits it's likely he would have taken the virginity of a 13-year-old girl if she was willing.
Hey, I'm up here.
He's 20-year-old Cody Green, screen name Perfect Buddy Georgia.
I know somebody
He's been chatting online with a girl posing as a 13-year-old virgin named Maddie Girl 92. He tells the decoy, I definitely appreciate being your first. The decoy says, really? You don't mind I'm a virgin? Perfect Buddy answers, if you don't mind me taking it from you, I actually would love it, and never have been with a virgin. Perfect Buddy then sends not 1, but 8 different pictures of his genitals. The chat lasts for 2 days. And then he shows up at our house.
Yeah, I made some tea and it's on the table.
A 13-year-old making tea? This nigga look like a goddamn 10-year-old.
Tries to follow the decoy.
You should have a seat right in that chair.
Yeah, you already caught, nigga. You weirdo. Tall tee wearing ass nigga. Yup, in my white tee. I bang in my white tee. I slang in my white tee. This nigga fuck with 14-year-olds in his white tee. Fuck. Big brim hat wearing ass nigga on my mama, nigga. This nigga here weird as hell. Peacock neck having ass nigga on God, nigga.
He runs into me.
You think he got
See, I really drove this far for no reason.
You drove this far for no
Nigga, what the fuck? That's what you worried about? Nigga, you got other shit to worry about, nigga.
reason.
Yes, sir.
Perfect Buddy says he was really just looking for a friend, nothing more.
That ain't what
But then his story seems to change.
Please, I swear, sir, I'm a desperate person. I need a girl in my life, and if she really wants to be
So
my
a 13-year-old, you need a girl in your life. Nigga, you supposed to say woman, you sick bitch. Them fat ass ears, man. Look at this nigga ears, dog. Nigga ears huge as fuck.
friend, that would be all I needed from her.
She said she was 13.
She did. I'm sorry, sir. I have interest in younger girls. That has just been a fantasy of mine.
A fantasy.
Yes, sir.
Do you know it violates Georgia law?
Yes, sir.
Did you say you are ready to have my thang in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by that?
Are you ready to have my in your mouth? Because she was going with it.
So she wanted it.
Bro,
that's what it
this
seems like to
nigga
me.
is bold
It's not
as
her
fuck.
fault at all.
What the fuck is wrong with this fucking weirdo, bro? He talking to Chris Hansen like he talking to a regular person. I mean, Chris Hansen a regular person, but bro, you ain't the regular person, gang. You weird. And you talking to this nigga like you having a grown conversation about a fucking kid. Like, you're weird, bro. My bad for spitting out my goddamn drink, but it's like you weird, gang. Like, it's funny because, nigga, you actually think that this shit is okay. What the fuck is wrong with you?
She made you come over here.
I came here.
She didn't put a
for
gun in
for reasons like that. But if she really didn't want it, sir, I
Just
swear
shut the
to you,
fuck up.
I
You going
would
to jail
have
anyway. You
never
done.
tried it.
But if she was open to the idea,
Yes,
you would have had sex with a 13-year-old girl.
probably, yeah. I'm sorry, I know you think it's bad, but that's what it is,
fuck?
and that would be
My fantasy.
probably the cleanest, best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure
Yes, sir.
is to have
Y'all
sex
hear
with a
this shit?
13-year-old girl.
Y'all hear this shit? See, this is why I be trying to tell y'all, keep y'all kids by you at all times and make sure you watching who they around. Cause this shit right here is crazy. This nigga being
Are you
honest
her
as fuck.
father or something like that?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Please tell me this, sir. Am I going to be in trouble for this?
Yeah, I want to ask you one more question. You said you had to go see your PO.
Yes, sir.
Your parole
Oh, yeah, you
officer.
fried.
Yes, sir.
What are you on parole for?
I got a DUI.
Anything else?
I got a hit and run charge the other day.
A hit and run charge.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you done.
So you got DWI,
Hang it up,
a hit and
brother.
run charge.
Big pants wearing
Well,
ass nigga.
That's something you got to know. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
You know who you is.
We're doing stories on adults who try to meet
No,
teens
my
on the
bad. No,
internet.
he don't. He don't even know who you is. He thought you was her daddy. Fuck you talking
So
about?
what happens to these men after they're arrested?
On the ground! On the ground!
You'll hear more incredible revelations as the suspects tell their stories to the police.
It's like, this is so sick. Why did I do this?
Ah, shut up.
In chat rooms with young teens, now in the interrogation room with police. When our Dateline net crime...
Oh, that's some new shit. Even though this old, that's some new shit. I didn't know that they do that. They interview the motherfuckers. We finna sit them lie their ass off.
Catch a Predator continues.
Welcome back to our latest investigation into online sex predators. This time we're in
Kim
rural
Chu,
Harris
what's the
County,
goddamn
Georgia.
deal, baby?
And among the law officers on this case, a Secret Service agent. So far, we've seen a series of men trying to meet underage teens in internet chat rooms. Now, these suspects are under arrest and heading into a police interrogation room. Again, some of what you'll see and hear is explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
Baby, stupid. I'm a stupid man. That's
After Dateline confronts a potential sex offender here in rural
All right,
Fortson,
I'm done
Georgia,
talking. I'm done roasting. I'm done.
What's gonna happen?
Down on the ground! Down on the ground!
law enforcement working with the online watchdog group Perverted Justice steps in.
Put your hands behind your back.
Even the U.S. Marshals and Secret Service are involved. Remember Scooby-Doo ATL-01, 23-year-old Dennis Colson? He made plans to teach new sex tricks to a girl he was told was 15.
Oh my God. I'm a idiot.
After he's arrested, he's put in an unmarked car and taken to this EMS station where he'll be questioned by law enforcement. His car is searched. The police find directions to the house along with condoms and marijuana.
I bet it was
Colson is then brought to a room where he waits to be interrogated.
I know it wasn't no Zah. I know for a fact it wasn't no Zaza.
That's where he meets Harris County Sheriff Mike Jolly, who finds out this isn't Colson's first run-in with the law.
I'd like to get out of jail free card.
There's no get out of jail free card.
How about from my parents, what I'm saying?
Oh, you've already used it?
Shit, with white people, it is a get out of jail free card for certain situations.
I use the $1. It's done now, especially with this. It's over. It's over.
What did you pick that for?
Let's just not talk about it.
Well, we're going to find out.
Turns out Scooby-Doo has had several prior charges.
Colson, he had 4 prior charges, from theft to simple battery, simple assault. Some of these are aggravated type crimes.
But he was never convicted. Tonight, he'll have 4 more charges added to the list. Enticing a child for indecent purposes, obscene internet contact, criminal attempted child molestation.
It's basically a get out of jail free card without it being what. How you goddamn never been charged for nothing, but you been in trouble with the law before. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be saying. They just let these niggas get off.
And possession of marijuana.
No pun intended.
One charge was later dropped.
That's not right.
Scooby-Doo is brought into the interrogation room.
Oh my God, this was a crime. I can't call it.
Investigators read Colson his rights.
I have to advise you that you, 1, have the right to remain silent.
And start asking him questions.
And what screen name did you use since the 14th of July?
Investigator Gary Lewis shows the 23-year-old a copy of the chat he had with a decoy playing a 15-year-old.
Yeah, there's a lot of explicit.
Some of these motherfuckers is still free right now today. In the real world, in the free world, lurking. Still doing the shit that they was just doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's old. It's 2025 right now. This shit was like 2003. Some shit. You know what I'm saying? 2005. This shit crazy. Like, that shit ain't that long ago.
Yeah, definition to say.
Yeah.
Let's not read that. Let's just not read it. I never should have said any of that.
When I do these
Less than
videos,
5
it's
minutes
just awareness. That's all it is.
Y'all were communicating. She relayed to you that she was 15 years old. I'm curious as to why you continued the conversation.
Because I'm retarded.
Yeah, we see
You're
that.
retarded.
Because I'm retarded.
We see that.
Because I'm so bored as and I'm just looking for conversation.
Peter,
I'm conversating. I'm not trying to clear it up. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's bad.
I mean, why would you ask a 15-year-old girl
I think we
if she's still a virgin?
I think we should go ahead and stop.
Scooby-Doo ends the interview pretty quickly.
My name's Tony. I work with the sheriff's office, and this is Teresa.
But sheriff's investigators like Tony Knotts and a Secret Service agent disguised because of her undercover work have others to question.
Basically, you've been caught in a sting operation. Of course, that's why you're in handcuffs.
Christopher Cannon is the 32-year-old volunteer church director who mentions several sexual positions he'd like to try with a girl posing as a 15-year-old. He's the one who ran as soon as he saw me.
Oh, why don't you have a seat? Oh, yeah, I know what this is.
No, please, I need you.
Yeah, I know what this was. I just went to test it, that's all.
Okay. But that's not what he tells investigators.
It's funny. When I saw this on Dateline a few months ago, or whatever. You show up in the middle of it. Yes, and I'm like, that is so sick. Why did I do this?
The investigator reminds him he'd been chatting online with the decoy for more than a week, and many times the chat turned sexual.
I mean, just playing around with her, but my intention wasn't to do it. I even wanted to reject it. Yeah, but you drove 115 miles. I know. I kept saying to myself, why am I coming over here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Turn around, turn around. Trust me, I wanted to turn around. Help me understand, because I'm kind of lost when you say that you didn't want to come, but you're here. Part of me was like, just turn around. And part of me was like, it's the first weekend you had to yourself. Just go out there, hang out a little bit. Don't do anything silly.
Well, why would you even have a sexual conversation with a 15-year-old?
I really tried to avoid her when I first met her. Every time I get online, she initiate the conversation. You said you didn't initiate the conversation, but actually did. She never talked to you. You said hello, Natalie, because you saw her in a chat room. Yeah. And how are you doing today? That was the first initiation on your part. Yeah, did initiate. Yeah, just chatting. You asked her if she's horny now, and then you asked her if she's wet now. Why would you care if a 15-year-old is wet? Stupidity, man. I mean, I don't know why. It's just when you tell her you'll be gentle, what are you referring to when you're talking about being gentle? Just being with her. Nothing sexually touching her and all that.
Chris,
we've been doing this too long.
Yeah, just
I understand. Y'all go through.
I just saw you did sign the cross, so I know you're probably a religious man.
I'm about to.
And you would probably feel better if you.
If it never happened.
Yeah, never happened.
She opened the door and said, "Come on in."
Another man who probably wishes it never happened was someone who also ran from us.
More questions for you, sir.
But did talk to police.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Remember 43-year-old Jim Klein? Online, he made plans to lick a 15-year-old all over. He admits to investigators he's been married for 20 years and has 3 children, ages 11, 13, and 15.
How would you feel if this was your 15-year-old or your 11-year-old or your 13-year-old? How would you feel?
I feel awful.
That's it? Just awful?
No.
I mean, you're pretty much down there 100 miles away from home to do what you're going to do and damage this child's mind for the rest of her life. Sex, maybe sex to you, but to this child, 15, she's got to live with this for the rest of her life.
And Klein actually does admit he was planning on staying the night.
I was going to leave tomorrow morning.
Where were you going to stay at?
She said I could stay there. She said the house says it was a big house.
What the fuck?
Where were you going to sleep at? Did y'all discuss any of those options?
What
there?
the fuck?
And you brought 4 movies.
This nigga got kids. This nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Stay up all night watching movies.
Yeah. I mean, if she wanted to watch all 4, we would have watched all 4.
Would you have done anything else if she wanted to do anything else?
It was talked about.
Klein says he had 2 glasses of wine before he started chatting online, and it clouded his judgment. But that doesn't explain why he showed up the next day, apparently stone cold sober.
With your shirt
I was seriously considering not even coming down here, and I was just saying, I just don't feel comfortable about this. I don't feel good about this. I just don't think it's a good idea.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
This man also realizes it wasn't a good idea. He's the religious 22-year-old who said he was conflicted about meeting a 14-year-old after a sexually graphic online chat.
I've been in I don't say a mental struggle, but
fat head ass.
I'm still a virgin.
Helmet head ass.
I've been having trouble.
He tells investigators that this isn't the first time he's gone to visit someone he met online. In fact, he says he met his last girlfriend on MySpace.
I dated for 5.5 months, but there was nothing sexual, nothing, just good, clean relationship.
And she wasn't the only one.
I have met girls before, but I haven't done anything. I couldn't, just because of my spirituality, and
I think you're lying.
Solely deep down, I didn't have any intentions to do anything. I've been able to talk the way I talk, and this is my punishment.
And his punishment, like the other men caught in this investigation, begins when they are taken in a van to the county jail.
That's the paddy wagon.
Where they are photographed.
Press down.
Fingerprinted.
Hey kids, don't up.
It's
a bad idea.
That's the last thing you
and put behind bars awaiting a bond hearing.
Bitch ass nigga. Nigga say, hey kids, don't fuck up. Nigga, fuck you. Kids don't want to hear nothing from you, and adults don't even want to hear you mentioning kids. Shut the fuck up, you slow. And say.
Most of the men have to wait 48 hours in jail until the judge will see them.
His bond would then be set at $25,000.
Hey, my thing is,
most of the men say they would not have had sex with a minor.
Ain't nobody punching on these niggas. Ain't nobody poking these niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck going on? These niggas sick, weird ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way.
None have had a chance.
I know if they go to motherfucking prison though, oh yeah, it's a wrap.
To enter a plea.
Cause this shit crazy, man.
So far, you've met 7 men who showed up at our undercover house. And despite all our previous investigations, there are more on the way. And you won't want to miss their stories. And watch what happens when this man tries to run from police.
South, guys.
It was a to catch a predator first. This man made plans online for a threesome with an underage teen and his adult girlfriend.
You ready? You can hear me?
Hold on.
Okay.
What the fuck weird type of shit is this? Did y'all just hear what they just said? They just said a threesome. I don't even, hold on, how old is the decoy?
First, this man made plans online for a threesome with an underage teen and his adult girl.
Underage. Either way, bruh. We all know the decoy is grown. But what type of... Nah, this some next level shit.
Friend.
You ready? You can hear me? Okay,
He brought
great.
the girlfriend with him?
35-year-old Marvin Smith, being waved into our house by a decoy, said he and his girlfriend wanted to have sex with a girl who told them she was a 15-year-old virgin.
What the...
Come on in.
What the fuck is wrong with his bitch? Like, what the fuck is wrong with his bitch? You feel me? Like, this nigga's a fucking dumbass. And his bitch is fucking slow too, man. What the fuck? Y'all hear this shit? I ain't never heard no shit like this.
Maybe it's like a couple minutes.
Online, he calls himself Southwest Georgia Male Yes. His chat is one of the most graphic and disturbing we've come across.
Georgia.
At first, he offers the decoy, Erin Lynn B., $250. When she asks, "Why do you want to give me money?" he says, "'Cause I want you." Then he tells her about another girl he met online.
She was 15 like you. Her mom was at work.
Okay.
She invited me over. Had never had sex.
Oh.
Her and her friend.
He goes on to say that the two girls performed oral sex on him. Then he describes in detail how he claims to have taken one of the girls' virginity. And he doesn't stop there. After he sends pornography, he then introduces the decoy to a woman who calls herself Phyllis, his girlfriend, and says she wants to be there with him.
Like an old ass motherfucking granny. What the fuck? Phyllis, you out of line, Phyllis. See what I said? I know it be women like this. It be women like this out there, man. It do, on my soul. I'm gonna find them videos and react to them motherfuckers too. But this some other shit. I ain't never heard no shit like this. A threesome with an underage
Phyllis
minor.
then apparently gets on the computer herself and starts chatting with Erin Lynn B. and explains how it would work. She says her boyfriend would have sex with both of us. As he's doing one of us, he would want us to play with each other. To verify Phyllis was real, a decoy from Perverted Justice spoke to her on the phone.
Phil, how are you? This is Erin.
Phyllis, the girlfriend, doesn't show up. She apparently had to work. But Southwest Georgia Male Yes does, and is now in our house and in hot pursuit of our decoy.
I didn't get a chance to get a hug.
Have a seat.
But as the decoy walks behind the curtain, the man sees our camera crew and runs.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
He saw Ron. He's coming out. He's coming out.
And he keeps on running.
Patty milk
Even
head
after
ass.
sheriff's deputies order him to stop.
Take off running.
Finally, an officer's taser knocks him to the ground. After he's arrested, he's taken in for questioning. This man with the incredibly vulgar chat reveals something that, ironically, no longer surprises us.
I was a minister in the church.
What church you go to?
My dad was a preacher in the Baptist church.
Bro, what's up with this shit, bro? Why these niggas be weird at church, huh? Don't it? These church motherfuckers be weird. I ain't gonna even hold you. What's up with that shit? Like, goddamn. It's like the third or fourth motherfucker talking about Jesus in church. Y'all pastors be out there lying.
It also turns out he's married and worried about his wife finding out.
Oh, you out
Mr.
there.
Gary.
Yes. Mr. Gary, you out of there.
What is that?
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, you married? So who the fuck is Phyllis? I'm confused, bro. I'm high, but I ain't goddamn baked. What the fuck? So you got, alright, so why you just didn't have a threesome with Phyllis and your wife, gang? You know what I'm saying? These niggas weird as hell on my soul. The fuck?
Lose everything I got.
Do what?
I lose everything I have, Mr. Gary.
The 35-year-old asks to speak
your name ain't Mr. Gary. Either way, you look like a Mr. Gary.
to a lawyer. The interview is over. He's then taken to the county jail, fingerprinted, photographed, and put behind bars.
Is Marvin Harrison Smith your true name?
Yes.
The next day, he goes before a judge, and bail is set.
All right, that's a total of $35,000.
Who finna burn him out? Y'all better leave his nasty ass up in there, man.
Back at the house, there are more suspected predators on the way. This man pulling into our driveway is 38-year-old David Hilbish. He builds tunnels.
In the chat, he mentions molesting another 15-year-old.
He's been chatting with a decoy pretending to be 14. He says he'd rather not come to her home. He'd like to take her to a hotel.
Emily, wave him in. Here he comes. Good job. Good job. We got him coming.
Online, using the screen name Tunnels 12,000, he tells the decoy named Tracy in Excess this isn't his first time meeting a teen on the internet. I did it with a 15-year-old before, and I came real close to getting caught. I didn't have sex with her, everything but. He later says he was questioned by detectives, but never charged. Now, he wants to have sex with Tracy.
I want all of you, Tracy, in every way.
You show me, okay?
Hey! Come on in! I made you some sweet tea. Oh, well, I just gotta throw this in the dryer real quick or everything's gonna get wrinkled. Okay, this will only take a second. I'm sorry you couldn't bring your bike. I would have loved to see it.
Do you have a seat right over there, please? How you doing? Good. When I confront the 38-year-old, his memory seems a bit foggy. And so you were chatting with a girl named Tracy.
Right.
And how old is Tracy?
I don't have no idea.
The problem for you, David, is that I have the chat right here. How old are you again? Not sure if I read that right. 14. She said she's 14 right here, right?
I guess so.
So what you said before was not true. Okay. Have you ever done this before?
No.
Have you ever been with an underage girl before?
No, not sexually, no.
I did it with a 15-year-old before, and I came real close to being caught. We stay out all night and fall asleep in my truck.
I didn't break the law that I knew of, and the police officer told me that.
And why?
I don't know what the law is, but he didn't. He questioned me. I went back home that night, and he called me Monday.
When I read him some of what he wrote in his chat log, he first tries to blame the girl. I would do it in a minute with you, hoping I would stay out of jail.
No accountability.
You ask her if she likes oral sex.
And she asked me several things also.
Does that make it right?
No, and she invited me here.
So because a 14-year-old girl invites you to come over, it's okay for her?
It right. It's wrong. I admit I'm wrong.
Why did you do it?
There is no reason.
I'd want to stay all night. Did you bring any alcohol with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did you bring exactly?
Exactly what she asked.
When I ask him what his plan was here tonight, he says he's not really sure. If this 14-year-old girl was willing to have sex with you, would you have had sex with her?
I can't say for sure. I never did with that other girl. And that's the reason why.
That's the reason why.
She was underage.
Aren't there any girls or women of legal age that you can date? I mean,
He's a weirdo.
Huh?
I have a fiance.
You have a fiance.
He lying.
And how do you suppose this is going to play when she finds out about this?
It's not going to play at all.
Now it's time to tell Tunnels 12,000 what he's walked into. I need to tell you that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who meet teens online and then try to meet them in person for sex. If there's anything else you want to tell us about this situation,
I can understand how y'all legally been able to do this.
Well, we can.
Okay.
Now, then he says he'd like to say something more.
I just need to
shut the fuck up.
Stay off the camera.
Leave, nigga.
He says he's not a predator. He's a lonely man raising 2 children alone who uses the internet to meet women.
A predator is somebody that constantly does that. I don't do that. I would prefer to have someone my age that would prefer to have me. But if some female makes an offer to you and you're lonely already, it's tempting for a person.
What made this so tempting for
barbecue chicken, man.
Being lonely.
Anything else you'd like to tell us?
No. Are y'all going to get me arrested when I wait?
Had he seen our previous reports, he would know exactly what's going to happen next.
Get on the fucking
ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get out. Get out. Get on the ground. Lay down.
And an update on one of the most shocking men caught in our To Catch a Predator series, a rabbi.
He trying to slap something.
Channel.
He don't know if he want to goddamn
gotta ask you, so we're gonna be up for tonight.
We'll see.
So how can I help you?
Yeah.
In August 2005, 54-year-old David Kay was caught in one of our To Catch a Predator investigations trying to meet a 13-year-old boy for sex. Turns out Kay was a rabbi.
You know I'm in trouble, and I know
Kay was convicted and recently sentenced to 6.5 years in prison and 10 years of supervised release. The judge gave him a harsh sentence in part because he thought Kay lied at his trial.
What was your plan here today in this house? Hang out and whatever.
Hang out and whatever.
I don't know. I mean, if nothing was really going to happen or nothing, I mean, hey.
Get on the ground now! Hands out! Hands out!
Next week, our investigation in Harris County, Georgia, continues. You're a mature guy with a very successful career in the military.
What does a guy like you do an online chat with somebody who's 14 years old? I was just fooling around.
You'll hear more from this soldier and many other men who show up at our house hoping to meet a young teen home alone.
Good.
So how can a parent protect a child from an internet predator? You'll find a complete online safety guide on our website, including advice on how to talk to your kids and how to monitor their internet use. Just log on to dateline.msnbc.com.
That's all for now. I'm Stone Phillips for Ann Curry and all of us at NBC News.
You locked the door. You ain't locked no door? Oh. Hey, that's the end of this motherfucking video, man. Y'all see all these weirdo ass niggas, man. Make sure y'all goddamn watch y'all kids and make sure you goddamn make sure you know who they be around. These motherfuckers weird out here. A lot of these motherfuckers be in church and shit like that. But anyway, I'm gone. Y'all be safe. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Click the link in the description box below. Keep God in your life. I'm gone.